let's make it more mechanical or technical by labeling it. Let's have keys. Let's have P1, P2, and P3. So let's have P1 here. We are teaching maths already. P2, then P3, right? P1 is passion, P2 is potential. Then P3 is what? Profession. Then see, there's something called PX. Where X, I'm turning it to mass already. Where X equals what? Let's say U. Where X equals U. So here, which is the middle of the three, will be the PX. For me right now, for him right now, for almost every older person here, I presume, with no disrespect anyway, but I presume I've been able to define this. Which I know a lot of you, not which I think I know, because she is a very ample example that, and I like the fact that she did not lie, right? So this will help you when you get home. You know what quadratic equations are, right? So that you know that even with all the English, we still know what we went to school to do. These are variables. Yes, now I'm flowing well. These are variables. So you should go and define your variables. They are variables because for Ayomide, here's Ayomide. For Ayomide, P1 here will be different from Sulaiman. Yes. Alright? And it may be the same. Alright? But it is a variable. At the end of the day, at the end of today, you should have a solution for either of these variables. You should know what you are passionate about. You cannot be walking up and down in school uniform or running on your streets without you knowing what exactly you are passionate about. Then you can be able to solve your P1. Everybody in church, they will call it gifts or talent. Everybody, with no exception of any man, is being created without having a deposit of a gift according to church. But in our own sphere, your potential, you have something. So know that thing, define it. In other words, we say harness it, and we say channel it. Oyinbo Boabi, it is not Oyinbo at all. Know it. Harness, develop it, channel, use it.
I have gained something. Put up your hand, let me see. If you have gained anything from what he has been saying, all of it. That's good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I can say all these things, I can talk, only me from Monday to Friday. But when you see my face every day, you get tired of my face, right? So why you say no? You get tired, obviously. So that's why I'm bringing new faces, I'm bringing young people who are passionate, people like me, Sipasi, Larry, Emmanuel, doing to come here and say, yes, let's go, we can do this, we can talk to this generation, we want this generation to move forward.
To secondary school, I failed exceedingly. Yeah. It was a bad time in my life. I never thought anything good could come out of me. And I'm one of those guys that would get textbooks and would never read. I was one of those guys that would commit sin. I would go against the rule of the school because of only one thing, because I want to play with the animals. So when you commit sin in my school or you go against the rule, the only thing you do is to, the lecturers will do or the teachers will do, is to send you to go and work in the piggery and also in the poultry. So I was enjoying it. I never knew I was destroying my career. So I went in for WAEC, I failed. I went in for JAMB, I failed. But it got to a time, I passed, and it was time for me to make a decision. As Gideon said, that the only person that can help you to make decision is you. And I told my mom, the only thing I want to become is a farmer, because the only course I passed without struggle, I got about 03 over 80 in mathematics mock. I got about 18 over 80 in business studies, and in agriculture, I got wonderful scores, you know. But the question is Sipasi telling you to fail? Am I telling you to fail? No. Let me tell you something. Assuming I had a better result than what I have now, sincerely speaking, I'll be better than what I am today. The importance of taking responsibility, even if no one else is taking the responsibility. Am I making sense?
Either is a person who guides or leads a group of people to do the right things.
Who guides or leads a
group of people?
A group of people
to do the right thing.
To do the right thing. Good. We have defined a leader according to our context in Nigeria. Are we together? Yes. According to what is being exposed to in our country, Nigeria. One of the differences I notice between Nigeria and Africa is that Africa and Europe is that in Africa, your lecturer or teachers might not want to listen to you, but they want to dominate. That is leading. Are we together? In Europe, or in some schools also, you see some teachers are exceptional. When a student raises his hand to talk, then the teacher will keep quiet and allow you to talk. Do you have such teachers? Yes. Do you have such? Yes. Please put your hands together for them.
I'm a talkative. I like talking, okay? I talk a lot, and I discovered that when I talk, people tend to listen, even from secondary school, and that what led me to counseling. I counsel people in different things, okay? So, but I found that I was like, I'll be better in communication, that's in studying mass comm. So I said, okay, let me go into art. Do you understand? But I found out I was failing government like no man's business. Have you seen someone like the government of Nigeria? Have you seen where you can get A in chemistry, B in physics, A in biology, because I was very good in biology. When it comes to English and maths, you're doing very well. But when it gets to literature, I'll get a B. But government, Jesus
Christ.
As in, you know, it's surprising. Like, even my mom was like, what's your problem? How can you pass physics and chemistry and you are failing government? See, one of the most difficult subjects, I don't think I can even still pass it today, is government. Do you understand? But with time, I found out that there are some other persons, so you can't pass physics and chemistry. Please, leave it for them. Do you understand? Leave it for them. It's just for the now. They feel they are better. Now, what did I do? After doing everything, I went into medical sciences and all that. I've graduated. Even in school, my lecturers were like, Josephine, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in this department. Have you seen somebody in medical school? The person is going for beauty pageant. The person is a motivational speaker. That was me, because, you know, as in that was, I just found myself, for education, I was just fortunate. I just found myself passing. Because, as you know, like what Mr. Gideon said, he said, you know, God just gives some people that one, as in they take and dash you. That was me. The sciences, God take and dash me. Because even me, at a point, I got frustrated. At my 300 level, I went to mass communication. I met with the... I'm not scared. I'm a very bold person. That was another thing I discovered about myself. You know, in university, it's not easy for you to talk with Haitian. Like, who born you? How did you get there? I went to his office. I sat down. I waited for him. After discussing with him, he said, Ma'am, there, please, I think I should refer you to the dean. I went to the dean of social sciences. And I sat in his office and I told him everything I needed to say. He said, but this one, you are in sciences. You're already 300. Okay, what you do? Just manage it. As in, if I got tired, he said that not that you are failing in your sciences now, your medical sciences now, just manage it. Do you understand? When you get to final year, after you finish, you go and do PGD. in social sciences, you understand? Then you do your masters in mass comm and you follow. If not, it means you have to go back, write WAEC. Remember, government is there, because it's not my kind of thing. I just found out that I'm just intelligent in that aspect. God take and dash me, remember? So that one is just like a plus. What am I doing? I'm developing myself more in mass comm. I'm here in Lagos for a professional course in communication. Do you understand?
Mobilization. Don't say that, I want to solve the problem. I want to solve it. Then you go and buy glove. 5 gloves, because the job is meant for 5 people and you feel, oh yeah, you can solve it alone. You will now wear 5 gloves here. You get it, start packing. It's like, no. You mobilize, you call people, are you interested in solving this problem? Are you interested in solving this challenge? Let's come together, let's get this done. Thank you so much.